Okay, friends, welcome to another video. This video is episode 1 of Can We Renovate This Thang? Hello, baby. And it's gonna be very exciting. We are gonna be doing DIYing, thrifting, painting, all the good things. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun, and we're gonna have a blast, and it's gonna be delicious and wonderful. So, yeah, let's reno this thing because that's why we're here. So let's get into it. So the first thing we have to do, obviously, is planning, because we can't jump into a reno without planning. That is crazy. And so the color that we're going to be painting the walls is a deep terracotta red. Beautiful, deep, bougie, rich, delightful. So now that we know the main color of the wall, I think it's really important that we paint the wall and then decide what we're going to do once the wall is painted, because I think a lot of people think that the paint color swatch is going to be how it looks on the wall, and more often than not, that's not exactly what happens. Sometimes the color changes in different lightings depending on the positioning of your windows, depending on the time of day, yada yada yada. So the best thing to do now is to paint the walls and to see if we even like it. We probably will, but we have to still check. So let's go paint the wall. Okay, so we are painting this wall of the bedroom. I have moved the bed, I have moved everything out of the way so that we can paint in peace. I have my step ladder, which is vitally important. I've already started. As you can see, the color that I'm doing is this beautiful terracotta. So pretty. I know. So I think for today, we're going to start with just doing this main wall because it is currently 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's hot. And so I think I'll start with this wall, see how far I get. If I am able to do the other wall before 8 o'clock tonight, then yay. But if I'm not, then I'll probably have to continue the other wall next Saturday night because this whole week we're chock-a-block busy. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, here's a tip. When you're doing trimmings, get a tiny little jar, really tiny, as small as you possibly can, that could hold a good decent amount of paint, and use it to do your trimmings, because carrying this big painter's thing while you're standing on a ladder, while you're trying to reach up into like high corners, is really not great. It's not a great experience. But if you have something small that's light, not too crazy, you can easily just dip and like do the trimmings as best as possible. Obviously you have to refill this more times, but it's way better than having to hold a big jar and then like it falling, or it's too heavy for you and you can't get a good grip. So that's my best bit of advice for trimming, is to get like a cute little jar holder ceramic thing so that you can do your trimmings more effectively. That's yeah. Okay, so right now I'm thinking I may have bitten off more than I could chew. But ain't she gorgeous? It's getting really dark. The light is fading. I do have a ring light to help me. But I still have to do that whole wall. And I have to still do that whole wall. It's first layer. Only the first layer. And I'm wondering if I even have enough paint to do that. I don't know. It's all a bit a lot. It's a bit of a lot. Okay, well, let's see what we can do, and I'll get back to you. While I'm working, these two are just totally playing. Hello. Hello, Ruby Roops. Hello, Poppy Pop. Hello. 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 Okay, so we've gotten this wall done, and half of this wall done. And it's safe to say that I am sweating. It is so hot in South Africa. It is currently like 30 something degrees. I don't know. It feels like 30 something degrees in this bedroom, but it's looking gorgeous. It's looking delicious. So yeah, I'm just so excited. Cannot wait. Now that the walls are painted, I think it's time for us to plan. And what I'm going to do to plan is use Milanote. Now, obviously, I'm not sponsored by Milanote, but I do love their product severely. And I think their product is exceptional for planning renovations, planning YouTube videos, planning whatever you got to plan. It's perfect. So let's jump onto my Milanote and see what we got going on there, because it's beautiful and I did it so cutesies. So as we can see, the main colors that we have is terracotta, bright green, a warm stone linen color, and a dark accent black. Not really black, but more like a deep dark charcoal gray. And so those are the accent colors that I want to bring through in the bedroom. I also want to bring in some light texturing with cushions and such. So the things we need to thrift for this bedroom is we need scatter cushions, either the cushions or the covers. We need some pictures, some artwork, some frames, some cute things to put on the wall that will really bring the space together. We also need to get side tables, because the side tables that I currently have, I hate them. If I could throw them in the bin right now, I would, because I hate them. So those need to go. Those need to get out. And so I need to thrift or find on an auction or find an antique shop, wherever, I don't care, but I need to find some nice new side tables desperately, because I hate those. I hate them. So we need to get scatter cushions, side tables, some cute frames, maybe some curtains. I think it would be so incredible if I could find some really cool curtains, because the curtains I currently have hanging are like a grayish and they're not giving. They don't make me happy. When I see them, I'm thinking, ugh. And you don't want that. You don't want that when you're going into your bedroom. It's a sanctuary. You don't want, no. Okay? We need to find beautiful, delightful, stunning curtains. And if we can thrift them, that would be prize one. Because I've looked everywhere for good curtains. Everywhere. Every single shop, online, in person. No one has good curtains. I don't know what's wrong with everyone lately, but the curtains that they're making, poo-poo wee-wees, yuckies, ews, boring, lame, stupid, dumb. Anyway, so if I could find those things, I would be so stoked. I also want to try find an ottoman for the end of the bed, because the end of the bed, there's like a huge amount of space. But I also want to create a space for Poppy Pop to sleep, because she really enjoys sleeping on our bed by our feet. Personally, for me, I don't enjoy it, because I need and need space to sleep. So if she could sleep on an ottoman at the end of the bed, I think that would be prize one. Amazing. So if we could find all those things, we would be winner winner chicken dinner. So let's go thrift because we need to. We need to find those things. I am determined. We're gonna find those things and it's gonna be great. So let's go find those things and have fun. So yeah, let's go. As you can see behind me, I thrifted this, really cute, and I painted this, really cute. But there's so much space on this wall that needs to be filled with picture frames and things. But the problem is I have about four. I have around 4 or 5 picture frames that are empty and need artworks and such inside of them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a bunch of different type of pictures, paintings, whatever that I can copy and then put in those picture frames, and then we can hang them on the wall and it's gonna look so delicious. So let's go paint some things. Let's go do something. So here are the frames that I have. As you can see, empty. This one has that picture in it and this has that picture in it. Obviously don't like. Empty. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill these up with paintings and pictures and drawings and then put them on the wall and see how it looks. What I want to do is I want to paint some of these frames different colors, like a solid green or a solid black or whatever, and just bring some variation into that wall because I think it's fun. Why not? So yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to paint the frame the same color blue as this backing board, and hopefully have like a blue moment with this section here with like a little probably black and white picture drawing thing over there. So yeah, let's mix it and see if we can get the Okay, so as you can see behind me, the wall is that one. What we're gonna do, I have all my frames ready. I have Poppy for moral support. All the very cute frames. Very cute. Thank you. Very cute. Is it cute, Babas? Yes, I know. So yeah, let's try to figure out where we're gonna put them, because I don't really know where I'm gonna put them all, but I'm thinking like asymmetrical. I'm thinking not like cohesively in line, but like jagged, if that's the right word. I think it is. But because I have a red, like a big red tone over here, I'm going to balance it out with the other one on this side. Maybe like that. Like that. And then this blue one to kind of balance it out over there. And then this one there or here. Don't know yet, but I still need to buy more picture frames. I just don't know if I want this wall to be like this massive picture wall. I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm thinking like that with these two, like one there and the other one here. I don't know. Let's decide. Let's think. Let's think about this. What you doing? Hello. Hello, bubbles. What you doing? If only we could all be as chillaxed as you. Okay. What do we think? Do we think yay or nay? I'm thinking it's definitely missing. Hold on, let me show you. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's missing something here. It's missing something small over here. It's missing something small over there. And possibly, now stick with me with this one, but maybe possibly something small over there. That's what I'm thinking. I could look around my house to try and find small little frames that I have on shelves that I could put up here, or we have to go back to the thrift store and buy more frames. That's probably what we're going to have to do. But all in all, I think it looks so cute. Definitely looking way better than what it was looking. The other thing I need to do, now let me show you. I want to change this to be my other tapestry, which is a bit more bright, a bit more colorful. This is a bit like moody. And to have moody against bright, I don't know. So let's try that. Let's see. That was way harder than what it needs to be. Oh, goodness me. How dare you pop up like that? What do we think? Do we think that one's better? Let's get the full picture in. That one? I think that one works really well. Me thinks that's right. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And I hope you enjoyed the transformation from this to this, because I sure as heck did. I sure did love the transformation. Sorry. Susan likes to come out sometimes. But I hope you enjoyed the transformation, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and you stay tuned for more videos from this series, because there's going to be about 5 more. So you better subscribe, and you better push the like button and the bell notification button. You better do it. I'll wait. You better. Thank you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you stay tuned for the next ones. Bye.